I said a prayer. Thank you, God, for seating me next to this man. If it had been anyone else in the world, I would have choked to death.
The man sitting next to 87-year-old Patty Ris in the dining room of their assisted living facility in Cincinnati just happened to be Dr. Henry Heimlich, who invented the life-saving abdominal maneuver, which he had never actually used until that day.
Her mouth is open, her tongue is sticking out, and she is absolutely not breathing.
So he went to work.
Can't get behind the chair, so I move her around this way. And I can put my fist just below the belly button, and I squeeze and give her a Heimlich maneuver and a big piece. Her face is all screwed up, her mouth is open, and a large piece
of beef comes out.
Beef comes flying out, and we've been friends ever since.
Yes, indeed.
Heimlich first came up with a method in 1974, after he learned that choking was one of the leading causes of accidental death.
And I just thought, how could you get the object, the choking object, out of the throat and do it very simply so that everybody could do it.
As a thoracic surgeon, Heimlich knew that at the moment of choking, the victim's lungs contain a lot of air.
So I thought of different ways that you could compress the lungs. There's so much air in the lungs, and if you could compress the lungs, you would get a tremendous flow of air that would take these choking objects out.
Heimlich experimented and discovered that pressing upward on the diaphragm created the flow of air needed to carry the object away. His prescription: place the thumb side of your fist before the rib cage, just above the belly button. Grasp the fist with the other hand and press the fist inward and upward. Perform it firmly and smoothly, and repeat until choking object is dislodged.
I wrote that in a medical journal and also got it published in a newspaper that went out to many people. Within 3 days, someone had done it.
Within months, there were reports of several lives being saved. And in August 1974, the Journal of the American Medical Association named the maneuver after its founder. More than a year later, after Heimlich wrote an article in JAMA, the AMA officially endorsed his procedure. In 1981, New York Mayor Ed Koch joined the ranks of those the maneuver had saved. And Heimlich went to New York City Hall to speak about his invention. In 1984, Heimlich received the Lasker Award for Public Service, one of the most prestigious prizes in American medicine and public health. Although he was renowned for the abdominal thrust, Heimlich had developed other life-saving techniques. In the early 1950s, there was a reversed gastric tube operation that restored a patient's ability to swallow. And a decade later, Heimlich invented the chest drain valve, which prevented the lungs from collapsing after chest trauma caused by injury or surgery.
And I hooked them up so that the air and fluid in the chest would come through, but when it passed the valve, you got no return.
The device was later used by the U.S. military during the Vietnam War.
Every soldier carried one when he went out on duty. If his buddy was shot in the chest, they would stick the chest drain valve in a hole in the chest, and that would drain the lung up and they would not die.
Then in 1980, Heimlich created the MicroTrack, a portable system of oxygen delivery. In 2014, his autobiography, Heimlich's Maneuvers, was published.
for him, it's always wonderful, I think, to save someone. The tens of thousands of people that he has saved is just a fantastic thing to contribute in his lifetime to have given the world.